Alright, and here is some painting progress on one of these here Games Workshop's Leman Russ tanks. Came in the day before yesterday. I built it the day before yesterday night, and then I painted it last night once I got home from the zoo. Just get this adjusted here a little better. Trying to get the lighting right. So much fun to build. Having so much fun painting it. Having a ball weathering it. Using some of my weathering techniques. Using some of the weathering techniques that I've been seeing from looking up these Games Workshop vehicles and how they paint them. And having a lot of fun doing it. I love the design of this tank. I don't even play the game. It's just the design of the Warhammer stuff and building the models and painting them is so much fun. I mean, I played them. I spent my day playing them back when I worked in the game room, and all through 9 years of high school and college, we played every game there was. Warhammer, Blood Bowl, Space Hulk, the ship one. I own like every Games Workshop game there is. Anyway, I don't get around to playing the games that much anymore, but oh my god, I love painting the things. So I had to apply one of the tanks. The reason I got this tank is because it's so archaic World War I looking. I love that German design of the World War I tanks where the treads went up and over the tank. They use kind of a crazy, their own version of one in that Indiana Jones. The third one, the crescent of the Temple of the Crescent Moon there, whatever, the German tank, awesome. So here's this guy, and it's probably, I don't know, 4 hours worth of work on him so far there. I primed him gray, then I washed him with a mixture of wrought iron gray and black with a tiny bit of brown. Then once that dried, I went back and dry brushed him with wrought iron. Then I dry brushed him with lightning versions of, as I went, a lighter coat each time of dry brush with wrought iron, and then a little tiny bit of like a light gray blue mixed in, then the next coat a little more light gray blue. Did that probably 4 coats of dry brushing, then went back and re-washed them with a real tiny bit of wrought iron and black mixed together and watered way down to give them a little bit of darks in the dark areas again. Then went back and touched them up with the blue gray, the light blue gray and wrought iron mix. Then I did some like inking and washing in his cracks. Then I started sponge stippling on some dark brown black mix to represent like his rust in places. So that's basically where we're at so far. And he's got a little bit of washing done with some of the awesome, where the heck is it? Agarax Earthshade. Because I've been painting a bunch of these things, or starting, I haven't finished one Warhammer paint job yet. I got about 30 started. I haven't finished one. But since I started doing them, I started picking up some of their paints again, because that's what I started painting with 30 years ago when I started painting, and I started painting their miniatures. It was kind of the first stuff I started painting. But then once I didn't work in a store that had those paints, they were hard to get, very expensive, so I just switched to other paints. But now that I'm getting so back into painting these guys up again, I figured let me try their paints out, and I'm liking them a lot. They are very expensive. They're like twice as expensive as my paints. So I'm not using them on big giant coverage areas. I'm not using them like that. But when I use them, they work very good. Really happy with them. So there's that guy. So much fun painting them. Gonna do a nice base for him. It's like a worn, torn looking base. I'm trying to see how the best way here to light this guy is so you can see him the best, but it just kind of keeps washing out. But anyway, there you go. Oh, there you kind of see him at the perfect angle there. But thanks for looking. Have a good day out there, eh? And damn it, do something fun. Life's about having fun. Try and do something fun. Even if it's only for a few minutes of your day. Try and do something fun. You know? Alright there. Enough shit from me. Later.